Jesus at the side of Saint Joseph. From Part 2, Chapter 10 of the Book of Joseph. After several years in Nazareth, the transition in the life of Christ was at hand, and he was to engage fully in manual labor at his Father's side. As Jesus grew into manhood, he became more involved with Saint Joseph's work in the family's carpentry shop. A scene is given by Servant of God, Mother Cecilia Baj, with a reflection by Pope St. John Paul II. Madre Cecilia, to see Jesus present in his shop made Joseph's heart leap for joy. On one occasion, he turned to Jesus and said, "Oh, my dear son, you already know that my desire is to be at your service, but the Heavenly Father has decreed otherwise. In obedience to him, I shall have command over you. Nevertheless, I shall do so only to fulfill the will of God." In reply, Jesus encouraged Joseph to make his demands freely, as they were both obliged to carry out the designs of the Heavenly Father. The divine youth always stood by, ready to be of service, and he wanted to be commanded by Joseph, and thereby practice humility and submissiveness. Pope John Paul II. Work was the daily expression of love in the life of the family of Nazareth. The Gospel specifies the kind of work Joseph did to support his family. He was a carpenter. This simple word sums up Joseph's entire life. Having learned the work of his presumed father, Jesus was known as the carpenter's son. If the family of Nazareth is an example and model for human families in the order of salvation and holiness, so too, by analogy, is Jesus' work at the side of Joseph the carpenter. At his workbench where he plied his trade, together with Jesus, Joseph brought human work closer to the mystery of the redemption. There is nothing better for a man than to eat and drink and tell himself that his labor is good. This also I have seen, that it is from the hand of God. Ecclesiastes 2:24.